Hi Scorpio, it's Jairus from Sassy Woman Tarot. Hopefully we get through this without my phone budding out and doing some crazy stuff. I'm just going to shuffle these quick. Oh my goodness. And these are the only ones I didn't shuffle. I did sage, so, but I didn't shuffle them yet. So I want to do that. I'm going to go ahead and use Mystic Mondays Tarot by Grace DeWong. In case anybody's interested in that, I'm going to use the Light Seers Tarot to go ahead and clarify. I'm going to bring out a gemstone and an angel card, use the Wisdom of the Oracle, and my Chinese fortune sticks if you want to formulate a yes or no question in your mind right now. And then we'll answer that when I pull out the sticks at the end of the reading. Oh, sorry. It's been a long day, and I have not been feeling good, as you can tell by my voice if you're a Sassy Woman fan. And, yeah, I've been pretty sick and under the weather, and I'm trying to heal. Just trying to heal. Okay, so, and I hope everybody's well. So, Scorpio, let's get on the road with this. King of Pentacles. And let's go. I'll take them all. I'm going to take every one of them. Okay, so we've got the Magician, 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups, 5 of Cups, and Ace of Swords. One more, please. Ooh, taking that one right there. And that's the 7 of Wands. They wanted to come out like nobody's business. Oop, my phone's drooping, so I'm going to pull that up here and try to... I'm having issues, really a lot of issues with my phone, so I apologize for that. That around here. There we go. And hopefully that will stay where it's at. I don't know. We'll just try it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and clarify the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, well, I'm not going to go into that, but that could be you, or that could be somebody that you're with. This might have been in the recent past. Clarifying the King of Pentacles, you're walking, well, you're journeying away. This is the 6 of Swords. So your journey by water, usually difficulties fading away. Physical journey away from this person, it looks like. The Magician, let me see, let me just think about that for a second. The Magician. Okay, well, I would say that you're trying to create something since this situation. The Magician is a mercurial card. It's a Mercury. And it can be, you know, the ability to manifest really well. So I would say after the situation with that person, that's what you've been trying to do. Pull a card on that. 7 of Cups. So that's seeing through the illusion, seeing through the, you know, if you can see all the different things he's got there. Snakes are underneath some, you know, different things. You can't really tell what you're choosing there, okay? 7 of Cups is usually like castles in the air, you know, your head in the clouds, too good to be true kind of thing. So that's maybe what that was about. 7 of Pentacles is usually a pause during growth. So we'll see. Maybe you had to recoup after that. Okay, Scorpio, let's see what we're doing here. Okay. Gender, it's not gender specific either, so I just want to let you know that. A lot of people don't know that. Alright, the 7 of Swords, I think it was cheating. Might have been by you. That's what I'm feeling. Might have been by you. You were the cheater. That's what I'm getting really big vibe about it. I'm sorry to be so blunt, but I have to go with what I'm feeling, what I'm reading, okay? It was you that cheated on this situation. Even though it seemed like castles in the air, there was some cheating going on. And Queen of Wands, usually that's like, you know, an ambitious person. 5 of Pentacles, you felt like you were left out in the cold, or they did, the person that you were with, this person here. Ten of Cups. You found another relationship. And Five of Cups, or let's see, Ten of Cups could be you had a stable love. You realized it was a stable love. You realized realization of emotional love. Maybe you didn't know that at that time. It took you a while to find that it was really, truly emotional love. And then you had, and that was the Five of Pentacles. So you're feeling left out in the cold, messed up mentally, probably financially. And you found out that was really, truly emotional love. And you were trying to figure out what to do next. Five of Cups is, rejection, loss of friendship, a clouded mind. Ten of Cups is happy family life, again, stable. Same thing here, stable, realization of an emotional love. Okay, so maybe you found that with someone else, or maybe you realized too late with that particular person. That's what I'm getting. You realized too late. You cheated. The person that I'm reading for, anyway, I'm picking up on not all Scorpios, but I'm just saying this person that I'm speaking to cheated and caused a really bad situation for them. They realized that they cheated on the wrong person. And then I have the Four of Swords. So, they were trying to change for the better, solitude after all this, trying to recover, rest, recharge. Got the Star, you were hopeful, trying to follow your intuition. Came into the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is, the beginning of love, joy, that kind of thing, fertility, happiness. And let's get something on that. Might have been a new person, or you're just finding that within yourself. Okay, starting to love yourself after all of that. And Five of Wands. Okay, so Five of Wands is usually like a struggle, competition, petty squabbles, things like that. And Five of Cups, we have two, so a lot of fives. We have Five of Cups here too. Five of Pentacles, a lot of changes going on in your life. Regret again, rejection of pleasure, loss of a friendship, your mind's clouded, temporary setback, okay? And let's get something on that. So new beginning brings a lot of questioning. New beginning. Maybe you're finding your own emotional love for yourself, and you're having questions regarding that. It's not fulfilling you. You're not finding what you're looking for. Five of Cups. Five of Cups. Let's get some clarity on that for Scorpio, please. Spirit. Or are we still clarifying the Ace of Cups? No, the Five of Cups, and that's it right there. Nine of Swords, yeah. It's solitary, disillusion. Solitary disillusion. That's what that is. Nine of Swords. It's like disillusion, sorrow over another. And then I have the Ace of Pentacles on top of the Ace of Swords. So new beginnings. Ace of Pentacles is, of course, beginning of prosperity, wealth. So you're coming into finances. But the Ace of Swords, triumph over difficulties, force of strength, you're tough. You're trying to be tough. So sometimes it's a victory, but and then you're coming into wealth. So money. Maybe started something after this, but you're still feeling this. You don't want to pretend. I mean, you don't want to portray that. You're still feeling it. That's what I'm getting, Scorpio. So new beginning financially. You're on the up and up financially. 7 of Wands. Let me see what this is here. 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands is usually like courage in difficult situations, challenging your beliefs, you know, remaining calm, defending oneself. Right, so you're trying to stand your ground even though you're not feeling it inside. Inside you're a mess. But you're standing your ground trying to act like you're the toughie. You have a partnership being offered. 7 of Pentacles, you're growing and during this time. And Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is an upsetting message. It can be a young person too. Could be a young lover coming into your life, a younger person or a different person. Okay, upsetting message. Page of Swords, I have the 8 of Wands. Okay, the 8 of Wands is swift action, message, journey by water, sometimes activity, travel by air, can be, but travel by air too. So maybe you have a trip planning. You have to make a choice here between two things. Might be this person here, your emotional well-being, mentally, or physically. Excuse me. Not physical, sexual. Physically outward appearance is what I'm getting. Not sexual. It's unenjoyably sexual. You don't enjoy it like you did with the emotional. Okay? And I have 2 here. The Hermit. Okay, so that's somebody's offering help. Or maybe you're contemplating somebody's offering help. Queen of Pentacles, you're holding on to your wealth. You are not really concerned with that too much. You're just going to hold on to your wealth. You're still feeling this. You're still out in this. You can't get rid of that. You're just inside. You're a mess. That's what I'm getting. You're trying to act like you have it all together, but inside you're a mess. What advice do we have? What advice do we have for Scorpio? Spirit, can you give me 1 card, please, for advice for Scorpio? Or I'm going to move on for the Oracle. 1 card, only 1 card, please. Is that it? Knight of Cups. So you have a proposition, an invite, an engagement kind of thing. Not an engagement, no. It's an invite, an invitation. And I would say it's a trip by air. An invitation, trip by air. The Knight of Cups. Proposal, invitation. But you're not feeling it. You're not feeling it. I don't know if I should. I think it's this one. Okay. Okay, so the Empress. And the Empress is usually, you know, it's a Venus card. Material abundance, sexual awareness, action. You know, it can be, you know, a development, luxurious living. So you might be trying to do that rather than face this. You might be trying to enjoy the invitation by air. Let me get these just somewhere. 7 of Wands. Invitation, 7 of Wands. Courage, difficult situations. Remain calm. Knight of Swords. Cheater card. So maybe you're doing the cheating. It looks like you cheated up here. But, you know. 7 of Swords, Knight of Swords. It looks like there was some cheating that caused the situation. You lost the emotional person, though. The emotional love. You realized too late it was emotional love and you needed that. You really needed that. And you're not recovered from that. And you're not going to recover by pretending it's okay. You're going to have to find a balance. Let me pull an oracle card and see what we come up with. Scorpio. I'm sorry you're going through that. Whether or not, I don't care whose fault it was or however it happened, or, you know, things happen in life. You know, life happens. I always say that. A loyal heart. There you go, the emotional. A loyal heart. Let's see. There's somebody in your past. It's number 35. And I went right to it. Unbelievable. This one right on top. Okay, let me just go ahead and hold this up. All right, Scorpio. And the essential message is, I hope you can see that out of the glare, fidelity, loyalty, and devotion. Evidence of loyalty will appear in your life. Others will prove they are faithful to you, and you will in turn commit fully to them. There is a sure and abiding certainty in your heart. Know that Spirit is always loyal to you. No matter the outer circumstances in your life, trust and have faith, for you are eternally loved, always divinely protected and divinely directed. It's his relationship message. Your partnerships, friendships, and romantic relationships all have many qualities in common right now. Honest devotion, faithfulness, and a loyal heart are being shown to you. Are you as loyal in return? Bam. Told you. Now is the time for heartfelt commitments and trusting in divine protection. I don't know that you're ready for that, but you can check that out. Prosperity message. Your long-term loyalty to your goals is becoming evident in the world of conditions where your aspirations for success assume form and reality. Success is finally taking shape. If you are loyal to your dreams, faithful to your plans, while remaining flexible and devoted to serving others, you will be shown proof of your true prosperity. Okay, let me just pull this. I know we're going to get a protection message here. Okay, so protection message is this. Are you stubborn or overly tenacious about an idea? Or have you become so attached to something that you just don't know how to let it go? Could it be that it's become so much a part of you that you wouldn't know who you are without it? Now is the time to look at outdated beliefs, old ideas, and misplaced loyalties. Betrayal is only a signal that it is time to prune away who don't deserve your trust and have no place in your life. Be new, think new, and open your heart to new things. Let go of the old and all the attachments. Spirit has awesome plans for you. Make some room. Wow. There you go. I told you. So you are not at that point where you've got to begin, you've got to be new. You've got to be new. You've got to understand what this was. And I don't think you're ready to let that go. I don't think you can find that again right now. So let's move on from that. Let's go ahead and get I do personal readings. I'm just going to add that. If you want to do a personal reading with me, reach out. And I'm definitely getting that. And I know it was the person that I'm reading for. No guilt intended. I'm just saying, I don't think you're ready to move on from that. You realize too late it's an emotional love. It's an intense emotional love that you don't just find. And all right. So let me pick a card for, that's it right there. Clear quartz. Are you trying to gain clarity? Do things seem hazy and dark right now? Is your path unclear or uncertain? Go within to see the positive in all circumstances. Focus on the matter at hand. Maintain loving thoughts surrounding your current life situation. I'm going to go ahead and put that up there so you can go ahead and take a snapshot of that and maybe a picture. Hold on to that. And then your angel is the angel of clarity. I see my life situation clearly and from a greater perspective. I am focused in all that I do. I am lovingly conscious in every action I take. I proceed with a greater understanding of what is required of me. Okay, so I'm going to give you a time to go ahead and take a picture of that if you want to refer to that down the road. And then next, let's get a fortune six out here. This is for Scorpio for October 12th through the 19th. I'm definitely seeing that, the emotional love there. I can't bypass that. I can't just candy coat that. So that's where I'm going to leave it. And right, I'm going to take this one right here. I want to jump just a little extra. And the number is number 28. 28. Okay, let's look it up in the book. My book's so old too. Jeepers. I guess that means I'm sort of old. I am. All right. And I love myself. So your answer is yes. It says impatience and haste lead only to the need to begin again from scratch. Attention to details is essential now. Stick to your goal and you'll find success. Travel is possible. Remember I said travel by air? Okay. Impatience and haste lead only to the need to begin again from scratch. Attention to details is essential now. Stick to your goal and you'll find success. Travel is possible. Yes. Okay, so I hope that helps, Scorpio. Reach out to me if you want to go ahead and get a private reading. That's up to you. But that's what I see. Okay, you're not healed over that. I don't think you're going to for a while. If you want to reach out and touch base with me on that, we can. Yeah, it's pretty deep. Okay, and travel by air. If you are traveling by air, you have something in the offing, leave it in the comments. I'd like to know that. Let me know where you're viewing from. Really appreciate it. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks so much, Scorpio, for stopping by. This is for October 12th through the 19th, dearest. And it's Sassy Woman Tarot. Thank you.